Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to Gundam. Our Sunday Gundam fights. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day today. As usual, Sunday Gundam fight happens on a Sunday. I hope everyone is feeling nice and swell. Currently, just the last bits of setup are going to be happening, and then we'll be jumping right into the games. I'm going to make sure my microphone is moved a little closer to my face. So hopefully now everyone can see me just right. I'm going to make sure I can see chat properly, and there we go. And hope everyone here is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Now, I am very much looking forward to another week of Sunday. These tournaments are always so much fun. And hopefully, everyone here will enjoy it as well. And if you're not here, what are you doing not here? You need to get in. Remember, Gundam is open to all. Also, special thing about this Gundam that's really cool is that there's one spot left for the EN versus JP Showdown tournament, and the top 8 of today's Gundam will qualify for next week for a tournament to get that one place left to represent EN versus the JP. So I'm really excited to see who we're going to see in that top 8 and see who's going to be able to represent. Unfortunately, there will be no other host, no secondary host today. So you'll just be me, and I wonder how you will feel about that. Hopefully, I can soothe the minds, give good commentary. It'll be a lot easier once I finish my lunch, because I was very unprepared. Because funnily enough, a Silk Song released this week, and that has taken up a lot of my time. I think I boot up the game this morning, and the first thing I do. Hello, Isan. Yeah, Becca was having a little too much fun last night, and his throat and voice are still a little bit sore. So he didn't really want to be doing lots of commentary. He wanted to be resting his voice, making sure that he's, well rested. So yes, like a new type, he has disappeared into the ether. Yeah, just waiting for those final checks. We need them because we want games. We like games. Well, I'm gonna quickly get everything sorted out so it's a little nice and easy for me to get organized with. There we go. I'm back on chat. Hey, I'm very responsible. I have never done anything irresponsible in my life. Like waking up, booting up Silk Song, playing it until 4 o'clock and going, uh-oh, I need to get myself something to eat because I have to host a tournament, and then getting distracted and then continuing to play Silk Song until an hour before and going, oh no, I really need to get something to eat. But alas, I have finished my food now. And luckily, before before the matches are out, I think there's just a couple of payments that needed to be sent through, it looks like. And now, everyone is A-okay. And also, I figured out how to loop the music, so I don't need to worry anymore. Today, it looks like we're at 26 people. So we got another nice big tournament. I'm very excited. No one is excited. I finished my food. I finished now. Because I knew Becca wasn't going to be here, so I made myself something quick that I could throw down my neck just in time for Sundom. And I got it just in time for Sundom. Because the thing is, I'm responsibly irresponsible. So I let myself be irresponsible. However, I make sure to do it in a responsible way that doesn't mean I do something really, really bad. For lunch, dude, it's like gone dinner time. I am done with my meals for the day. Oh, and the pairings are out. Our first game today is Signal versus Gravity L. That's weird. The names are deciding to not show up. Oh, that's why they were off. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Well, you know what that means? This means it is time for us to go, 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 go! As they shuffle up, we enter the first game. I'm looking forward to see what decks people are bringing. And we're going to have a nice wide spread, or we're going to have a very, very concentrated meta. That is indeed the question. Yeah, why is... Wait, there shouldn't be an I in that name. Let me, There we go. Fixed. Production value is fixed. I solved it. Yeah. Well, you know, it's the cool thing, you know, to remove vowels from a like words. It's like a I think it like kind of got popularized around like early 2010s. I'm fairly sure, at least that's when I started doing it. It very much was a lot like online culture. Vowels are out, SMH. Yeah, starting out a resource pass. Overflowing though, good start. So no one of colours for Gravity L. pitches and unforeseen. Oh, and another and another overflowing. Green, white mirror. Nope, there's blue. Remember, that is a white. Might be kicking himself a pitch in the Riesel against a Elfrith. Oh, never mind, he had a spare. No, blue-white versus blue-green. As the bird mode comes down to ramp. Yes, the Riesel just goes in. He knows he's on a clock right now. Yeah, getting a bird mode down there is really good. Same, Rain. Well, the thing is, it's going on every Sunday. At least 90% of Sundays, I hope. There will be times when we take break weeks, or if I'm not available. Oh, but the wing, that's rough. The wing comes down. Yeah, just gives it to the Elfrith. Yeah. Green-white, I think, is very heavily favored in this matchup. Because blue-white is a much slower deck, and green-white wants you to play slow. The whole build is, I'm going to play a bunch of blockers so I can survive against Rush, and then blow up the board and take control with the best top end in the game. So far. Although I get the feeling the blocker core is going to be very popular throughout the game. Especially for, Big Thing. Oh, this is unlucky. He really needs to clear that wing. Because otherwise it's just so much value to the opponent. But I don't think he has it. Oh, no, there we go. That rests the Elfrith. And that should be a swing into wing. Clear it out. A good play. The issue is it's a bit rough on a signal burning the EX that early. As his webcam seems to have frozen. Oh, but his webcam just completely dropped out. Just a couple of technical difficulties. But that type of thing happens. Hey, this one is not on my side. I cannot be blamed for these production issues. Ooh, the Shenlong, that's rough. That just swing in, blow up the Elfrith with the attack. Ooh, but the Striker Pact saves it. It's not going to be able to do much in this scenario. Especially if the Shenlong survives. That big Shenlong. I mean, it looks like Signal's just kind of hit right out. So we'll see. Yeah, just... What's the play here? He needs to try and clear. He needs to swing into the Shenlong, I think. So I think that'll swing to Shenlong. He can't really block with the Elfrith. Oh, he does block with the Elfrith. Okay. Gives him that. Guess the strike pact. Ooh, was that a bait? Now this is going to swing and bounce the bird mode. It's going to give him more ramp, which is really unfortunate. But it does clear the board. And honestly, I'd swing the striker pact token at this point. Yeah, see? Oh, it's another Wu Fei though. So I've got multiple blockers out, so it's going to get blocked. Pays 1, gets the Archangel. Yeah, and Signal still has so many cards in hand as well. Oh. Yeah, Big Wing just... Again, just being a threat. Yeah, Signal's seen so many of his overflowings. He's been able to get a nice lead. Corsica base. Gets his 2/1/1s. So going wide. What else are we going to see? Then 3 for show. I think he has just enough time for this if he takes out the wing. Yep, makes that trade. But you know, yeah, just take the swing at base, saying make sure I can get cleared next turn, hopefully. However, we know he has a Chang Wu Fei in hand, so... We know if we see another Shenlong, I think that'll be a thing that'll be curtains. Pays 3 for the bird mode, ramps himself up. Two for the Elfrith. And the Striker Pact. I think he's just deciding which of his blockers. Honestly, I think I'd get the 2/4 currently. So I think that'll get you some more value out. Yep, and he just grab the 2/4. Yeah, it's just going to take one wing 0 now, and it's just going to completely wipe a Signal's board. And just lets it through. I don't like that, actually. Oh, do I? I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Oh, well, there's one wing zero. Three. Perfect. Three for perfect. Oh, this is a risk going wide here. This is risky. If a wing zero comes down at all, then his board is just evaporating. Like, you keep the perfect strikes, but they'd be all on one health. Picks up 5 for a link. Death Scythe. No, the token's at 3 health. Damn. So it should not be bounced by perfect. If this is... now I could ignore the damage, so it swings through. It's a Zowat. Got 2 open blockers, 3 shields. No, this is the 2-4 down. Trust me, I would know. Show of Resolve. Looking for some kind of answer. Four. Ale. Has the Kira, is going to bounce out one of the tokens. This might be it. And now it just goes to the paint. The turnaround of just going wide. Oh, there was 2 wing zeros in there. That is very, very unlucky. No burst. Yeah, and I think this is GG then. Zoa, yeah, just swings. He has it. What a comeback. It felt like he was so far behind that entire game, but he just couldn't close it out. But yeah, the wing zeros being in there is super unlucky. I think he's just trying to see, like, where was his next one. I mean, I just look at it, that's where the wing zeros were. We'll say I think Gravity was kind of bailed out a little bit there. But still, both well played by both players. Both seem to be piloting the decks to the best of their ability, especially with what the decks ended up giving them. That's table 1, round 1. Yeah, I'm also like the 4 of everything top end in my green-white deck. Just because you want to see it, and you want it to be the least amount in there as possible. Yeah, let's see if we can find another game before time's up. How long's left on the round? We have approximately 15 minutes. And that was the first game, it seemed. There's now a couple of other games that have just finished alongside it as well. That's a wing mirror, which is a little less fun to have. A wing mirror. I'm trying to find like a more entertaining game to have. And there's very bad camera quality. We can't see half of his cards, so definitely not on that table. This is the big thing when you're doing online productions. Is a I'll come through. Okay, this one looks like there's a decent chunk of time left. So table 6 is a Raise Sec versus the Red Comet. How does it spell? Double A. Oh, and I'd switch over just as they got cleaned up. It looks, oh, there's a few shields left, this looks like, and then I look back over the board and go, oh no. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wing mirror, because the decks don't really touch each other that much. Which is unfortunate. But it's a much less interactive game. Yeah, that's the issue with doing a lot of these streams. Is you want to do a lot of stuff, but at the same time there is a limit. But that's why, you know, we do the chatting thing. We just do the sitting around. We talk. We discuss what we saw. Now we go, here's where we think things are going to be. And also, I wish people look for the new type challenges now that they are starting to happen. I myself have one on Tuesday. So I am very excited. Let's go yapping! I'm also yapping. We all love yapping. Thank you for the good looks. I'm hoping for the win. Because I really want the aerial. Aerial is my, like, one of my favorite mobile suits. It's like tied first with Caliban. But Caliban mainly gets it because of the broom. Because the broom is cool. But Ariel's like my favorite suit on a more overall design. Had to miss 3 this week. Good damn. See, I had to miss one today because, hello, I'm here. Providing entertainment for you, lovely people. But you know what? I don't complain. Because I do enjoy Sundom, and I enjoy bringing it to the people that are around to watch. And it means a lot when people are around to watch as well, you know? It's greatly appreciated having people in the chat, people to talk to. And also it means because I'm not trying to go out, I was able to play Silksong for longer. So, you know, silver linings. But hey, someone's got to do it, Rain, because this way you get to see what the meta decks are. Because I think I've seen you do a couple of I think I've seen you do a couple like deck profiles from Gundam, which is pretty neat. Yeah, I'm a big Silksong head. I'm not good. I have already rolled credits, but knowing Team Cherry and knowing Hollow Knight, there's gonna be more to it than just one ending. So I am back going through Farloom, trying to figure out what it is I need to do. We're coming to the end of round 1. Got about 10, 11 minutes left on the round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About half the games have finished. Yeah, Hollow Knight was weird. Hollow Knight took me so long to get into. I tried like 3 times and failed 3 times. And like on the 4th time, I was like, I got to far enough where things began to click. And I was like, oh, this game is really, really good. And so because I got that from Hollow Knight, playing Silksong, I was able to, kind of click with it a lot easier. Yeah, that happens with Rush. Hey, I said Hollow Knight isn't a roguelike, it's a Metroidvania. But see, the thing is, the good thing about bringing Rush, though, is you have lots of time to kind of chill out and relax. You're not constantly stressed. It means your round finishes and you can stop and take a drink. Speaking of, I really should have got a drink from downstairs. How many games are left? Because I might run down and nab myself a quick drink. There's 2 games left. Yeah, I need to grab myself a drink because hydration is important. Stay hydrated, chat. I'll be back in like less than 30 seconds. You can count. And I'm back in 28 seconds, approximately. As I have my kind of totally not Pepsi Max. Because I only buy the off-brand because it's cheaper. Oh. Yeah, you gotta moderate a free chat for 30 seconds and then it was all over. Unfortunate thing is, my chat is slow enough that I can always read everything, so you can't get away with anything. Hey, I gotta be frugal if I want to afford my video and card games. And also, I travel to abroad several times a year, so that adds up. I have to be frugal if I want to do the things I want to do. But hey, that's what I mean when I say I'm responsibly irresponsible. I'm irresponsible with money because I keep buying cardboard. But I'm responsible about it because I make sure I've saved up enough before I do so. Oh yeah, no, there are some things I would still get on brand. Like most things, for me, off-brand is just the same. Oh. Nice. Yeah, no, I got myself a case reserved. I think is that display. I think that's display boxes, and not case. Yeah, I'm just getting one case for GDO2. I'm probably gonna get one case and two boxes because I want to have a sealed collection of each like release. So I'm getting two. So one to keep sealed, and one I'm gonna do like a big box opening stream, like down the line. I'm just opening one of each box. And be like, yo, here's what each box was like, and you can kind of see the evolution of the game through the boxes. The money is burning, however, it's fun. You know, I like collecting. That is a very fair enough, Lassie. You know, maybe I'll do that to celebrate when this channel eventually hits, or hopefully hits 1K subs. I will do the mega box opening, just of like however many the boxes are out at that point. I'll just open them all. Like that feels like a milestone stream. Yeah, we have Costco here. If it's anything like the first box, then two displays will get you like around 4 of everywhere, not like 4 of every. You'll get some rares more, some rares less. And I'll get like 2 of some LRs, 1 of the rest. For me though, when I'm buying products, I just go to my LGS. So I have like a bunch of stores around me. So that's where I go. As for me, I don't go to Costco. Yeah, trading's good. God, trading feels like a lost art sometimes. Because it always seems to be about, hey, I want to get this card, I want it to be worth so much value. Where it's like, oh, hey, I need this card, you need this card. There's a limit to it, but it's like... I remember, like, when I stopped playing Magic, it was very much, hey, yeah, I've got a little bit more value than you. Can you give me this in cash? Or hey, you have a bit more value than I do. Can you find something else to balance it out? Yeah, unfortunately for me, the cards I want to trade are the big ones that not many people want to let go of. So I'm like trying to finish my beta collection, and I'm trying to finish my GDO1 set. For GDO1, I'm just after the LR++ Gramps. That's the only card I'm missing. And then there's like 3 beta alts I need to get for me to have every beta card. Nice, yeah, it's really nice when you have a nice split between the type of stuff you want. Especially if you're able to share things. Yeah, luckily, it's less of a need every beta card of just wanting them. Yeah, that's the one that's gonna hurt me the most, I think, left. Like, I have... That's like the last big one I need to get. Nice. Well, hey, Lazzy, I have a bunch spare, so if you want to get in touch with me, like, on Discord, I'm happy to mail for some of the plus arts. Yeah, like it was crazy. Like I started the month getting 2 beta alts. One that I paid for at the end of last month, and one I was able to get spontaneously because someone at the locals had the card on them, and I was able to get it for a decent price because it's like it saves him having to find someone to sell it to, do all the shipping, make sure he's not getting scammed. So just doing it on the spot, I was like, "Yep, I will take that." And plus, it was like the card I wanted the most out of the ones I had left, which were the Soletta. Oh, you're going to Utrecht. Nice. Yeah, I've got the one. There's the one UK regional that I'm going to. So I'm aiming to top 16 there. Because top 16 there, I get into Nats. I am from the UK, yes. If you couldn't tell from my lovely voice, I'm from the UK. Oh, what's the better one? Right, love? Right, love, I'm from the UK, you know? Nah, I didn't go to MinamiCon. I didn't end up going to there because I don't live around Southampton. No, I'm more from the north. I'm like midway up the UK. I am. It's like no, like the northern area of England is where I. You what, mate? In it. Oh no! I let the full British slip through. They know. I'm ruined. They know I'm British. Oh no! How could I let this happen? One game left, and everyone is looking at them. Yeah, we're in time now, so it'll be ending soon. Ah, nice. I mean, yeah, like, who'd want to be British, you know? I don't know. Being British is kind of cringe. True, I could be French. I would like to say that my dislike of the French is all for a bit. I have several French friends. And also, some of your music is pretty pog. I really like Caravan Palace. As we are starting round 2. The matchups are out. I'm gonna need to figure out how to pronounce that name. Estesia. Yeah, Lazi, you are playing. Now, turn off the stream, mute it. You're not allowed to. You're not on stream right now. But no stream, no listening to the stream. Anyway, the game is just about getting started. Players are shuffling up. Unfortunately, I have some black bar, so I might jump to table 2. You know what? Table 2 doesn't have any black bar, so it's a little bit nicer. So instead, we will go here. So now, on stream, we have Razek and Jeffa. And somehow I have managed to get myself an annoying paper cut on the tip of my thumb. Ow, it hurts. This is very annoying. How am I going to play Silk Song now? Overflowing to start us off. Come at us with the matcha resources as well. Drops the Elfrith. Are you just going to say lol Silk Song every time I say mention Silk Song? Okay, we got blue-white. We know it's a white something. Is it going to be green-white? Is it going to be blue-white? Is it going to be red-white? Are we going to get the complete mix-up? It's blue-white. So this is going to be a longer game, most likely. Or maybe not. They're playing. This is a blue-white tempo, so maybe maybe less fast or less slow. Oh, Gundam Ammo Link, though, that's very good. Yeah, that Gundam is going to get value. An A-Link, though, would go very, very hard here. To bounce out the token. Oh, did I predict it right? Yep, there it is. The best response you could have. Get rid of the token, take out the Gundam. That's basically exactly what he needed. Oof. That is rough. I think Razek was kind of banking on that surviving. Does he have one of his own though? Oh, it's a Banager. Oh, that's unlucky. It gets. He bounces it out? No. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. You've just given him a link back there. I think there you just kind of play it naked. Yeah, see, he's just gonna do it again. And now it's full health, and he swings this, he reduces your AP. You can't block it, so you just lose the base anyway. Ideally, you probably should have just played it naked, not put a pilot on it. And that way it swings, reduce your AP by 2, and you go, okay, I'm just gonna block. And it mitigates the damage that because it balances it out because your Gundam took out 1 without taking any damage. Then the Ale Strike took it without dying. And then it would take out 1 itself. So it would have balanced out card-wise. So I'd say like that could be a very big misplay on a Razek side. Guess a Gundam. Swings into there. The thing is, if you're going to do it, you just need to do it. You can't do anything else at this point. I think he's made the mistake. He just needs to trade now. No, what's I'm terrible with Japanese names. Yukuri Deka. I think that's good. Oh, Chan. Neru. Yukuri Deka. Dekagu-chan. You know, I'm just going to call you Yukiri, and be with that. It's nice to have you here. Is opponents the Japanese opponents or opponents for Japan for the upcoming EN versus JP tournament that's going to be happening? I'm guessing from the Japanese name you want to see who you'll potentially be playing. Oh, Heine, okay. So, see, that's a name I recognize. I recognize Heine. Yeah, as the game's going down, able to get the token, get able to play the Corsica, get a token. Gets down a couple of demi garrisons. Swings through, just lets it through, doesn't block. Yeah, it's a rough position for both players, I think. I would say that I think Jeffrey's in the stronger position. Because I think the Akira is going to get him a lot more value. Rizel comes from shields. Rizel comes down. And an Elfrith comes down. It's so straight, it just goes wide. Yeah, he just sets up lethal. So he's kind of forcing his opponent to swing now. Basically, he's just saying, deal with my stuff. Otherwise, you're going to perish. Oh. I'm trying to think what I want to see in this position. He's got two blockers. Definitely wants to see a big unit. Let me see another ale, see another blocker. Pays one for the Banager. Gets something out of there. He's just setting up the wall. Oh. Yeah, they should. I think they feels like they're roughly in a stalemate right now. Oh, the big unforeseen. That's a lot. Yeah, he's able to basically pick and choose. Yeah, the GM's like a more recent thing people have started playing. I think it's because people realized, or like people start from like on the western side of things, started realizing they're just very useful to just like flood the board early before you really have any answers. Especially with the way like the deck meta was. And also, Heine, I'm fairly sure there's nothing stopping you from taking part in Sundom, so you can join us here as well in the future. Oh, well, hurry back before the next round. Yeah, Sundom's open to all, Heine. Remember, Sundom's an online event, so as long as you are in the server and sign up to the Limitless page, you can join whenever you want. And there we go, the maths is done. Razek is staring down a board of a lot of stuff, but needs to pick what he's going to swing wisely. I think he needs to take out the Kira. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Unless he's going to take it out with something else. Then I think that's the wrong choice. At the very least, this needs to swing into the garrison. Yep. That's a shame, Andrew. Oh, that's good. That's a trade. Gets rid of the token, gets rid of there. Plays back out the Elfrith. I don't know why I keep forgetting to put up the proper things that have been shown. I think Gundam was the last thing that was played. It was big. But, you know, we'll see. Eventually, like, eventually, you know, something's going to get big enough that we can have someone dedicated to, you know, changing all the assets. Oh, but no big plays there. I think that Gundam's going to become a value machine now. Oh, I don't like that. I'd rather you put honestly, I'd rather you put that on the Elfrith so he could save up the sword strike. And then again, I think he's used a bunch of Kira, so there's not much he can do. But yeah, that's the type of value he wants to be getting, though. Because now the Rizal can't get the kill on the clapback. So he's just going to be able to start swinging soon. And he's just going to be able to whittle away very, very slowly at the cards in Jeffa's hand. From the board state Jeffa had, this is very, very, very well recovered. However, Unicorn still exists. So, don't count out just going wide. Oh, is this going to be a Speak of the Devil moment? So what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 7. There's enough for the link there. When I decide to generate a token, just is trying to get the value back. Did he grab a shield? Did he get his shield back? Oh, and there's the unicorn. Yeah, and post the Moolah flag on there to make sure it can't get a... It's not a free trade for the Gundam as well. So I say that's a pretty smart move. The part of me thinks Honestly, I think what needs to happen here is he needs to swing. He needs to break white base, I think. Yeah. I think that's the trade I would have made. You swing Gundam at white base to make sure he can't get any more token generation. And then it's just a pass. So you put like a pilot or a command in hand. It's a close game. And Jeff are currently with like a slight advantage. Oh, if he has the combo now, this is going to be rough. Is the last card the Banner? Nope. Okay, so now it's up to this now. So I think it's a free trade. He needs to have another blocker. So take out the Gundam Unicorn. Gets a Rizel, that's not going to do it. Five, I think that was. Is that freedom? Oh no, it's another one. Yeah, that's unlucky. Yeah, that's GG. Destroy mode is a good card. Very, very well played from both sides there. That was a very, very, very good game. Being able to get a unicorn down uncontested is very, very big. Yeah, it is a good card, you know? Hey, but you know what you're doing though? You're agreeing with me, which makes me feel good. So you know what? I appreciate you agree. As I'm trying to fix some stuff around, I accidentally opened a completely unrelated program. So I need to shut this application down before it messes with my stream. Ableton, be gone. There we go. Crisis averted. Sesodomo, you keep saying this, and I keep regretting to inform you that it is unfortunately still not the best in set. Like, I would love for some cards to get the love they need to become the best in set. Because I love seeing variety, you know? I like seeing all the different decks people are able to bring together and make them viable. But unfortunately, Tall Geese is too expensive. Like, the unsuspend is nice, but it's still 4 cost. Which is a lot. You know, it is kind of Tall Geese, I guess, if you look at it in a certain way. Hello, things are going. I'd say they're going good. There's just a couple more games left of this round. Before we're moving on to round 3. There will be 7 undefeateds after this. Junior High got the pair down, but still ended up winning. So we're still at the maximum number of winners. But, you know, we'll see where things go. There's still a few more rounds. Yeah, been a fair amount of blue-white out. We've seen 3 blue-white decks and 1 green-white. So blue-white is still showing that it's very, very popular. However, I'll have to see if it's the deck that makes it all the way to the top. Or if something else will take the crown. Unfortunately, that's what you have to deal with. Yeah, now I think a blue white is going to be like evergreen for the first few sets, and I think it's going to remain popular because it's just because it's a deck based around a certain type of play rather than based on like a certain archetype. It's going to be very hard for it to you know, not just be improved by new cards. You know what? That is a good point. You can whine about it. But yeah, blue-white is just going to be evergreen, just because any type of deck that's based on doing a certain thing, it means it's always going to be very, very popular until a new type of deck comes out that does it better. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the Zeta cards as well. Like Zeta is like my favorite from like the original UC timeline. So like out of like OGs like 0079 Zeta, Double Zeta, Char's counterattack. I think I'd have to say that a Zeta is my favorite from those. It was a very, very good time. We're coming to the end now, only a couple games to go. I only believe one of them is a blue-white matchup. Wait, never mind. I think I'm looking at the wrong tables. There's too many tables. It's called Table 4. And this is why I'm glad I'm not streaming right now. That would have been a big whoopsie. Yeah, I feel the same, Larzy. What do you mean they're not the same person? Why would you put like our esteemed AUG pilot and Lieutenant Quattro Bagina in the same breath as that filthy Xeon Shah Aznable? Now, if he did counter Shah, that would be very funny. Exactly. Quattro would never betray a single soul. Yeah, I think both are equally funny. I think that's our game's wrapped up now. So here we go into the next one. We have Locust versus the name who I tried to pronounce before. Estesia? I believe that's Estesia. Until otherwise, I'm going to say Estesia. And let's hope for a clean game. Let's hope for a fun game. And let's hope, most importantly, that everyone has fun. Just getting shuffled up. Will we see some new decks? Will we see the same two? Very much the most popular decks? Not seen any Rush on stream just yet. Locust with some camera troubles, it seems. Looks like it's rectified itself now, though. And I think that's going to be them getting started. Oh, nope, roll the dice, roll the dice. Locust getting second. And take us away, Stasia. All reliable draw resource pass. Oh, and just resource pass. Draw resource pass. Oh. Oh, this is looking like a Fetty Rush. We have something different. This feels like an ideal start. Hopefully he has a Elfrith, Vesalius. Oh, is this going to be... This is fairly good. It eats a couple swings. Pays one. Oh, is he just missing his Is he just missing his, like, GMs? He is. Oh, that's really unlucky. If Estesia has a pilot, this could be really rough. Like if he's able to like get a shot onto the Zaku 2 to just crack the base instantly. No, but just decides to get rid of it anyway. Still decides to have a crack at it and say no. Gun Cannon Amaro, it just says go, 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 go. Ooh, this is really unfortunate for Locust. This is ideal for Rush, where your opponent doesn't see anything, can't play anything out. Pays a 2 for a Gundam. Close combat's the Zaku. He needed to do something, but this is very, very unlucky. This is very rough. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to think what he has out of this. Because he's just going to keep swinging shields. Ooh, that's not what you want to see there. Oh, Vesalius is good. Gets him another card in hand. Can eat can eat another couple of swings. But is it going to be enough? That's the question. Does he have the link? Oh, that looks like he does. Yep. There goes the Gundam. And probably just takes out the Vesalius. Just says, if you're playing an aggro deck, you just need to take out the Vesalius. But he doesn't. Oh, then again, it has repair, so it can survive that. But yeah, having two links this early on, especially with his opponent not being able to do anything, this has just been a complete washout. Like, he needs to trade with a Delta Plus. Because he needs to try and survive as long as possible. I don't know. This is rough. I feel really bad for Low because they just did not get to play anything off the bat. Yeah, it does make that trade. Like, if Estacia has another link to clear that base, then I think it's just kind of over from the start. Nope, but they have the show resolve. Oh, that's unlucky. And the gun can's just able to say, now it can go wide. Oof, plays out the Jagun for one. G fights Amaro. Oh, I don't think this does anything if it doesn't have a base. Yeah, oh, there were more pilots in hand? Oh, Estesi just saw all the links. God damn. That is a fast game. That is fast and fast. Okay, now I'm definitely to try and find another game because that one was over way too fast. And we are in table 2, so this is gravity versus... That's Ultra Bear, their name just about fits. And we get another game! With very, very base selected resources. I am now heavily on Ultra Bear's side. I am a big fan. Very big fan of a Witch from Mercury. We have a bonus game. What are you apologizing for, Larzy? Now, the thing with rush decks is, if your opponent doesn't play anything out in the first 2 turns, it's so over for them. I guessed from the way you were talking that you were the rush player just now. I like Witch from Mercury because the mechs look very cool. The Yuri is just a bonus. I'd say that, Heine, I'd definitely say that some of the most popular decks that you'll see. Like, so blue, white, and white, green feel like they take up the majority. Blue-white player, Gravity L just finding their stride right now. They have 2 blockers, they have a Gundam that's going to swing and just keep healing. You know, they get down the Ale Strike, which at any time could just turn into a goodbye. See, for me, it wasn't the year of the Gundams, but I just got I tried to use... I liked card games before getting into Gundam. Saw Gundam were releasing a card game. I was like, hey, I got a friend that likes Gundam. Maybe I can use this. Oh, God, the door. That's a lot of Ale Strikes. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's so over for the blue-red player. I don't think they can come back from this. This is a mountain to overcome. Oh, what would it take? You would need to have the Banshee Destroy Mode Marina Link, it go off to clear 2 things. Yeah, Jim's not going to cut it. Unfortunately. Ale Strike is a good card. Where's it gonna go? Yeah, Ultra Bear needs to think, otherwise they're just gonna have nowhere to go. Yeah, it's just kind of slowly saying, searching for anything. This feels so bad. Unless. Is this the setup we all needed? Potentially. If that's enough now, that might do it. Was I baited? An hour to rest. Okay, they get to just take free reign now. That is actually very good. Yeah, there's nothing they can take out with with just the pings. Actually, no, there is. You can swing. You can take out one of the ale strikes with the pings. So I think you ping the Yeah, I think you ping the ale strike with 2 damage on it. Swing it to the Gundam. You unsuspend it. You unrest yourself. Yeah, gets it shuffled in. Okay, it's taking care of the Elfrith. And now this is probably going to go into the Gundam. Yep. Ping the Elfrith again. Then is the Anksha just going to take a couple more? Honestly, if the Anksha takes out the other one, then that's a very good board clear. It's a little rough getting that 2 for 1, but I think you've made enough. No, just go straight for it. Okay, good recovery. Very good recovery. The destroy mode Marita is very, very good when it goes off. I think he's just checking what cards he's already used. Oh no, that looks like a Corsica, so looks like he's seeing how wide he can go. Yep, gets 2 units down. Yeah, I think it's Gravity. It looks like they have a very, very full hand. So they got options. Pays 1, bounces a unit. Probably going to bounce the Jin. Ooh, an unforeseens it. That's very good. It's just going to take 2 from this swing. That is very, very good. Yep, and then just clears up the board again. Yeah, and you know, blue-white doing blue-white things is called stabilizing, sweetie. Yeah, 2 cards left in hand. I don't think there's much you can do. The Archer pings and gets the gym back out. Yeah, and I think that's going to be game. Oh no, actually, it needs a link to make it game, but it's it's what we call basically game. Oh, and then another draw to. Just swings in. Swings in. Like, he doesn't need to swing here now either. Yeah, he just gets to say, no. Don't care. Yeah, that's it. GG. Gravity L again, stabilizing very, very well. Very well played. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing in that base, in that shield area, that can save him. Oof, close combat. Yeah, GG. And there we go. There's our round 3 games. Ooh, and the Red Comet takes down Jeffa in the pair down. So 3 undefeateds now. Oh. Ah. How many games are left now? Only no, 3 games to go. For this round. And we now have a top 3. Potentially the last round. So we will have to see. Ooh, how exciting. It's at these moments where you go, ooh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Well, I know what 2 of these people are playing. So now it just comes down to Junhai. So in the top we have a Fed Rush, we have Blue White, and we have Junhai doing Junhai things. Yeah, how is everyone feeling about the tournament though? We have potentially the final round imminently. There's one more game. It looks like it has just finished up. So once they reported their game, all will be good. And we can move on to potentially the final round. Which is only potential though. We gotta see if people actually do lock it enough to make it happen. In Table 1 we do have Gravity L versus Junhai. Gravity L just getting to enjoy the time on stream, it seems. Although with Rush being in the pair down, I feel like we may be going to a round 5. As Rush tends to be pretty good. Now the players are in. They're getting shuffled up, they're getting ready. That looks like an 8 to me. And a 7, so Junhai gets the pick. Chooses to go second. That was a very, very quick mulligan. They were not happy with that hand at all. And again, a mulligan as well there. So 2 mulligans. And Gravity just wants to make sure it is well shuffled. And then they get going. Draw, resource, pass. Indeed, it is the draw, resource, pass. It is the overflowing. Pitches a sword strike. Are we going to see another overflowing? Just pass. Okay. And looks like it is blue-white versus blue-white. Both just matching. Riesel gets played, is matched by another Riesel. Zowo will be pretty big right now. So get around that Riesel, make sure it can't take out more effective. But a sword strike is also very good. Unfortunately, at this stage, it is just a more overpriced Riesel. What's the care on the Riesel to make a trade? Honestly, I don't hate it. And then plays the Korska, gets a 4-2. Yeah, it also means he can't use this sword strike now. Actually, no, he could. You're gonna make a trade anyway because it'd be too big. But it also just bounce a token, which is also very good. Honestly, playing out a token like that when you're staring down the thing that bounces level 2s is risky, I would say. But if it pays off, then hella worth. It also, is he contemplating an Ale Link, perhaps? That would bounce the token, it would survive the swing. It looks like it's like counting up for the 4. And he's just debating whether or not, but we'll have to see. Something has to happen, otherwise it's just going to be a little bit over. Yeah, and just says, I want to make the trade. Oh, he just goes, he swings there. But does want to get rid of the token still. That's a good pair, actually. And then the overflowing. Honestly, I'd be tempted to not swing into the sword strike here. Yeah, I reckon you swing at shields, like minus the Zowart. Oh, Gundam Amaro. Now I'll do it. Yeah, so that swings at Zowart for sure. And then Rizal, I think, swings at base. Oh no, just makes the trade. I'm half tempted to say swing at base is better because it means he needs to commit something else to the Rizal before he can do anything with the sword strike. Because otherwise he's getting a unit healed and a pilot back. Oh, another Korska gets a card, gets to a go wide. Oh no, it's the other. No, sorry, that was a Gravity that played before. But yeah, so gets the 4-2. Can't give it rush. Pays 3 for the show resolve. But now, does Gravity have a punish? That's the question. If it can bounce the token, then it's very, very big. Pays 1. Overflowing. I think he's trying to find a way to bounce it. Pitches a Zowart. Plays a Zowart. Plays a Perfect and says go. You don't see Perfect around as much. It used to be like one of the default includes in Blue-White Control. But as more people have moved towards like the tempo and playing unicorns and playing sword strikes, it's fallen out of favor. I think as well probably because of the a lot of things get left at 1 that you wouldn't want to bounce back. Just, you know, Ale trading with and like Ale Kira trading with another Ale Kira leaves it at 1. You don't want to give him that link back. Generating value, generating tokens. There's a Zowort. Yeah, honestly, I think it might look like Junhai's in the back foot, only having like tokens and a Zowort. But I think the card advantage he has is going to be really, really crucial if he's able to stabilize. Yeah, make sure there's no extra token token spam. Because token spam is so dangerous. Because it's a lot of value. And it all adds up over time. It does decide to just go for shields. Does he have another blocker? Is that why? Oh yeah, I see an Alfrith. And a Rizal. Yeah, setting up for lethal there. Yeah, so on board, this is lethal. But I will have to see what comes from this. Table 2 also has not finished. Has the rush player been held in their tracks? We'll have to see. But what is Junhai's plan? They definitely need to clear the board, otherwise they are just dead. Like, the Zowort is saving them, but it's going to be a rough thing to let through, especially if the other thing. But then again, Junhai could also have the thing to kind of just turn everything else sideways and go, okay, I'm removing your entire board. Oh, turns everything sideways. Oh, just runs the unicorn. They're probably just gonna have to feed it the Zowort, maybe. Yeah, I think you have to feed it the Zowort. Yep. Now Tolgies probably takes out the perfect. Yep. Yeah, now I'm feeling he's just going to swing the Rizal into that to get rid of it. And considering what could have happened, getting it's rough because it's like, you know, it's not a they get an extra card in hand from it, so it's not a true 2 for 2. But it's as even as I think you can get it. Considering the board states. And yep, there we go. Rizel takes it out. Elfrith still standing. Just going to swing for shields, going to try and get some value. Nocturne overflowing out, we like to see those there. Pays 3 for Korska, gets another card, gets to go wide. Gets 2 tokens down. Again, threatening lethal on board, but this time there's nothing else there. 3 for another perfect strike. 2 for Rizel. Ooh, that's big. That's a big turn. All but one thing is standing upright. Yeah, I don't think Blue-White has a way out of this. Especially when you don't have anything else on board. What's it going to be? Is Junhai going to find his way out? Taking his time. A base would be huge. Realistically, he wants to get rid of the perfect strike and hope there's a base. Because a base would eat so many swings. Gets the Ale, gets the Kira Link. Bounce out a token. Swims into the Elfrith. Probably reducing the Elfrith by 2. I think he's really trying. I think here he's trying to bait out the. Yeah, I think there he would have reduced the Elfrith by 2, trying to bait out the bigger card, but still, it's good to get rid of stuff. He has a base, that's also very good. But nope, it's another blocker. So he's going to go wide. I don't know why. My thing was entirely assuming that he was going to play a base. It's probably because he is going to play a base. Yeah, okay, so this is stabilized now. He found the lines. Yeah, if he finds a way to clear the Elfrith, then I think he has just enough for an Ale Strike Link. Ale Strike Link would be good. What's he looking for? Then again, he's very, very healthy on his shield, so he can just swing in. Also, just going for the trade to probably do it right now. Yeah. Only issue is now there's an Archangel setup, which is going to be huge. I don't think he can swing here unless he links off. Then another perfect strike. I don't know why I feel like there's going to be another bounce here. Gets a Rizel. Gets a Zowort. Gets a cure on it. And pays you to stand it back up again. Yeah, this is going to be very, very rough now. Again, blue-white stabilizes what it does. Although 3 cards in hand. Oh, but another show of resolve. Honestly, Gravity L might just be able to do it just on a pure value now. But Archangel needs to go. I think until the Archangel goes, Junior High's in a very... I'll say in a safe-ish spot. I'll say. Unforeseens it. So only takes the 1. Yeah, and then you swing the Elfrith into it. Oh, an unforeseen of his own. So what? And Ale. So basically, now he can't do the swings because he has enough blockers to say, no, doesn't matter. If the Elfrith swings, it's a super easy block with a Zowart. Oh, and Estesia lost. This is indeed the final round. My commiserations to Estesia. Unfortunate for the loss. But still, getting undefeated to this round, though, you did everything you did everything you used to do. You played very well. The one game we saw, you was zooming. But now this truly is the final of the finals. Junior High trying to hang on. Gets an AO link. Hey, Lazzy, you are not washed. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Ooh, Junhai, though, with a good stabilization. Gravity, though, just keeps pouring on the pressure. Ah, yeah. That's the thing with aggro mirrors. Aggro mirror is just a coin flip. Of just who sees it first. Oof, yeah, that's unlucky. Sword and Kira, that's good. That gets rid of the Zowart. I wonder where this would be swinging. I think you'd have to play for board. Yeah, just takes the trade. And then just play units and leave it there. I don't think you swing out now. So, yep, there we go. We know that Junhai's a Zowat and something else. This is... truly unfortunate. But it all depends on what the last card Junhai drew was. Goes down the Zowat with a Banager on it, so it gets a big Zowat. So this can't be bounced away. But still, that's what good pressure does. We'll say if he's able to get a pilot on that Ale Strike, then... Ugh. As the Zowat and Banager go back. Gundam. Oh no, there's Amuro. That might be game then. That's enough swings. Or maybe just playing for board instead. And up there it is. Swings through. Is this an unforeseen? Potential unforeseen? Yeah, the Gundam is the big thing there because it's buffing everything by one. Yeah, blocks this one, knows it's going to live. But now he has two units that can just swing. And it's not a shield, and that is a game. GG, and congratulations to Gravity L for winning this week's Sundom. And congratulations to everyone, and thank you to everyone that took part. At the end of this, I'm going to do a quick run through of everybody that's played, and also let everyone know who the top 8 is, so we know who is going to be able to play in next week's tournament to qualify, or to attempt to qualify, for the last spot on the EN team for the EN versus JP tournament. Speaking of, I should probably grab that graphic right now so I can get it on stream. Okay, I need to do things really quickly. So I want to get my audio scene in. And I want to get my infographic in. Image. Create new. Info. Anyway, for those watching and for those that took part, we do have a super special prizing this time. Actually, there's one game left, so I'm going to let that game run its course. And then I will share the beans. There are beans, and they will be spilled. However, there is a short amount of time left on this final game. We're on table 10. It looks like this is towards the end now. It's a full board versus one unit. And the game has just finished. So now, everyone is done. Now I'm going to give everyone a nice, quick rundown of the EN versus JP show match qualification. Ta-da! We have a fancy graphic! Thank you very much to Danny for sorting this out. Yeah, so today we have our standard Sundom, normal pricing applies. However, the top 8 of this week qualify for a special tournament on September 20th. It'll be an 8-player elimination qualifier. And now, this is free entry, and also extra pricing for this. So this is a pretty good thing to get, So if you're in the top 8, make sure you show up for this one. Because in the qualifier, if you come first, all participants get free Sundom entry. Then if you come second, you get $30 cash. Then if you win, not only do you get a Show Resolve alt-art from GDO1, not the beta, that would be a little bit stupid as pricing, and $35, you also qualify to be in the EN versus JP show match the following week. Which I think is pretty cool. And also, we now have the names of everyone that can take part in as we transition over to the leaderboard. Congratulations to Gravity L on getting first, Russ Gala for second, Estesia for third, Junhai for fourth, Das Ultra Bear for fifth, Chainra for sixth, DRK Muller for seventh, and Health NOL for eighth. These will be our qualifiers. This top 8 will be in the qualifiers for the EN vs JP show match, so congratulations to them. Again, congratulations to Gravity L for winning. And also, it's time for the standard leaderboard. How many breaths can I do it in? Will I ever be able to do this in one breath? To congratulate and thank everybody for being here. So anyway, thank you to Gravity L, Ruskala, Estasia, Junhai, Das Ultraver, Chainra, DRK Muller, Health NOL, Nevik, Teal Tonic, Dino Dash, The Red Comet, Razek, Locust, Jeffet, David Mattioli, Kamisan91, Rickster117, Gianco Caminelli, Signal, Domo Uwu, Danny's Connected, Kujek, Silver Brigade, and it's Mo Basic and Dozacer. I did it. That felt a lot easier than last time I tried it. Maybe there were shorter names. Last time I was dying on that breath. But again, thank you to all for taking part. Thank you to all for watching. And now, however, this is my goodbye. I want to thank you again so much for watching. The fact that people are here means a lot. The fact that so many people taking part means a lot. And I'm really happy with the way Sundom has been going. Hopefully we can build up into bigger and better things. Hopefully I'm eventually going to start posting some actual videos on this YouTube channel for bigger and better things. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again next week for Sundom. Bye bye now.